Hi guys, here you're looking at the Proton Saga FL used regularly by my sister-in-law. This car used to belong to my wife, and after we bought the Persona, we've passed this car on to my sister-in-law lah. Okay, so next year my sister will be asking my sister-in-law to ferry my daughter out a bit more often, and so in order for her to be able to do that in her car, she is going to need a child seat. Okay, and for that purpose we have bought yet another child seat for our household. So right now in our household we have three child seats. All right, the first two Recaro child seats that I've bought previously are already fitted in the Persona, previously in the Waja, now in my E39. And here this new sweet cherry child seat is going into the Saga. All right, so just bought this child seat from Jasco One Utama and Aeon One Utama, now they call it lah. Aeon One Utama, and it's a promotional price. The usual price is about what, 310, but today we got this at a discounted 230 ringgit. Okay, so Sweet Cherry is a local brand. The seats themselves are made in China, but they are reputable. So if any of you are shopping for child seats in a budget, from what I've heard, Sweet Cherry is one of the most affordable yet reputable child seat brands in the country. So Saga FL here, quite unfortunately, does not have isofix mounts, so I have to get yet another belt type installation, belt install child seat to be used here. So thought just suddenly crossed my mind. I'm really wondering if the the isofix mounts that they fit in the new Saga VVT can be retrofitted into this one. Just a thought. Okay, so here this Sweet Cherry child seat, it comes without any fancy boxes. It is wrapped in plastic. All right, when I was at the shopping mall, all they had was apparently one box that comes from the factory with two child seats. So yeah, so that's where they save a bit of costing, which to me is perfectly okay, right? Because what you really want is the child seat quality to be good, not so much the packaging. So we open up the seats, all right, and let's just inspect all the labels. So this here shows how the seat can be installed in both forward and rearward facing direction, and they also include these color-coded hooks here to tell you if you are installing rear facing, this is where you should pass your seat belt. If you are installing forward facing, this is where you should go. And so yeah, here is another seat belt hook for forward facing. Here is the UNEC what you call it, compliance sticker. Okay, just go around to the back. So this cushion here is removable. So when your child is small, of course you put him or her in with this cushion in place. Then as he or she grows, you can then remove these cushions so that this seat can continue to be used. So here is the instruction manual here. All right, to show you how to install the child seat and whatnot. Okay, so the material feels pretty alright, feels pretty nice. The plastic quality also feels sufficiently solid. Bear in mind, child seats have a limited lifespan. Okay, they're only good for use for no more than 7 years. After 7 years, you're advised to change the child seat altogether. So before installing, let's just run through some of the features of this child seat. It features recline adjustments, so you can adjust between several recline angles. Okay? And just between several recline angles depending on your preference. To adjust the height, what you do is you have to unhook the belts here. Alright, so this hook, freed from this hook, then what you can do is around here, pull this out, and then you can choose which of these slots to slot them back in. Okay, so let's put our supermodel here. So as you can see, right, based on my daughter's shoulder, this is the best what you call it, this is the best height for her. So from here, right, the belt gives her best protection over her body. Okay, so we shall strap her back here. No, later you don't stop my recording. Okay, similarly this side. Okay, slide this through. And you turn the seat back over here. Okay, so you look for this hook again down here. Okay, and you slide this back in. Okay, so once this is in place, so this would be therefore the height of your safety belt. Okay, so when you want to strap your child in, first thing you do is there's a button here. Press this button to loosen the belt. Okay, that way give the belt maximum looseness. Spread this apart. Okay, so to strap her in, put her down here. Okay, this place, right? And come please. Wait, come. Hold your banana. Hold your banana. Okay, come. Get the banana. Come. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Poor thing you. Okay, so hold these together, strap her in, and pull the strap. Okay, to see that she's back. This kind of thing can happen, so you just have to be patient. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So to unstrap her, that's it. Okay. You may want to press this button here once again to loosen the belt, so it's easier for you to take her out, for her to slide her arms up through. And okay, go look for mommy, go. Okay, go. Alright guys, so for the rest of the video, I'll be demonstrating the installation of this child seat for both front and rearward facing orientation. Okay, and I'll not be cutting this segment of the video. I'm just going to show you, so that you can see what is the total time and effort taken to fully install and uninstall this. Okay, so you can see for yourself what is the effort involved in installing these child seats. So the thing is this, when it comes to child seats, right, ISOFIX child seats always offer you the benefit of easier, secure installation. Okay, but see, non-ISOFIX child seats can be securely installed too. Okay, but it takes more time and effort on your part. That's all. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so for front installation, so for rearward facing installation, these are the instructions. The belt from here, okay, from the C-pillar, it comes to this hook here. Okay, it comes to this hook here, and yeah, comes to this hook here and goes down to the buckle. All right, and from here, this base here, it goes in here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Right. Okay. So the idea is, okay, so the idea is You have to insert the belt to run like this. So I made a little mistake there. I think you should strap the lower one here first. Okay, so based on my interpretations of the instructions, this one actually, this lower part of the belt goes through this, runs past here, runs past the what you call it, the level adjustment, the recline adjustment lever here, and through another hook here before being buckled. So let me just secure this. Okay. Pull this over. Alright, so strap this in. Yeah. And let's see, okay, feels secure enough. And you can adjust the lever, you can adjust the recline a little. Alright, so that is the rear facing installation, which you can undo first by unbuckling this. Yeah, I think you remove this. And from here, okay. Now, what about front facing? Let's turn around front facing. And look at the instructions again. Okay, so what happens with front facing is that from the C pillar it runs into the hook near side, right, and goes through to this one. Okay, it goes to the counterpart on the other side before going down to the seat belt buckle, and here, okay, the belt is supposed to go through here and run under the seat. Okay. So, let's see. So I'm just going to hook this inside here first, like so. Okay, just going to hook this in, run it through this gap here. Okay, so what you have to do is, firstly, you have to slip this under here, okay, through to here, and this side is, and then this side you pull from this side to insert through this gap here. Okay, now okay, this has to so I'm going to put this here first. Okay, so this is relatively simpler. Okay, you have to pull and make sure that the belts are all tight. Okay, good. This feels actually quite secure. Okay. So here we are, our sweet cherry child seat safely installed in the Saga. Okay guys, so here you have it. A good child seat does not have to be expensive. Of course, you buy the best child seat that you can afford lah. Okay, so those of you who are operating on a tight budget, this sweet cherry child seat here seems rather good. Okay, interiors all feel solid. Installation in this forward-facing configuration feels secure. Yeah, so there really is very little excuse for you, even if you are on a tight budget, to not have one of these in your car. Of course, the advice is, if your car has ISOFIX, try to go for ISOFIX child seats. But if your car, like this one, does not have ISOFIX, then a belt type child seat works just as well, provided you install it properly. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like my content, click on the subscribe button. Press the bell icon to toggle the frequency of updates every time I upload a new video. And don't forget also to check out the channels of Bobby, Bing and Fadil, okay, of the Horizon team. And until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye for now.